Hey everybody, and welcome back to Indianapolis. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a cold and I feel like crap. But the season must continue as your 4-0 Indianapolis Colts are heading down to Houston to take on the Texans. Good to see that the menu is still slow. I'm very, very happy about that. I wonder if that's going to affect the gameplay at all. I don't know what happened at the end. Cam Hewitt looks pretty injured. I don't know what happened at the end of last episode, where the whole thing just shuts down, right? Like it was unwatchable for 90% of the game, and I don't even know, man. I would like to blame Madden, but I was also like rendering and uploading stuff while recording, so something tells me it might be a PC issue, which is fun. I'll try to avoid that in the future because I don't like missing gameplay. I think that's really the first time I've missed something and was unable to go back and recover it. Like I remember years ago I recorded a full 3-hour gameplay without turning on my mic, or turning up my mic, and that was not great. As the Texans defense has been just ravaged by injuries. I guess not every one of those guys is a starter, right? Will Anderson, Hunter, obviously are starters. Minor, I think that's the big rookie they picked up in the draft. So I don't know if he's a starter because they have those other two great cornerbacks. So at least a slot guy, right? But yeah, both of their starting edges are out. Their backup left edge is out. Couple backup cornerbacks, and then Jay Hill, the linebacker. So we, I guess, have an opportunity to go in there and put a whooping on them. We are without Bortolini and DeForest Buckner, so we'll keep an eye on our offensive line, see if we can generate some push up the middle with a backup center. See if there's any issues with the snap. That's not really a thing in Madden, and I'm happy it isn't, because that would literally send my fist through the monitor if we could just fumble the snap from time to time, right? But that's neither here nor there, as the Texans offense will get their first opportunity here, or get the first opportunity here, I should say, as C.J. Stroud is going to get the first opportunity here to lead his team down the field and score. He's going up against a pretty good defense here. The Colts have had, oh my goodness, well, first play, Joe Mixon reminds us that he's an X factor, even though he's like 38 years old. It's fine, don't worry about it. But yeah, the Colts defense has been pretty good the first starting 4 weeks. We've allowed a little bit more points than I'd like, but overall, ooh, Jerry Culver cutting in the backfield, taking down Joe Mixon. Love to see those explosive plays out of our rookie linebacker. Again, week 5, and he's already basically taken up the starting role, as we have a dropped pass on the left side. Actually, at that 3rd and 13 coming up, let's take a look at this Texans offense. C.J. Stroud at an 86 overall. We all know what he is. Same with Joe Mixon. He's only 31, so I guess I kind of overestimated his age. Chad Barnes, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Jaden Higgins, Christian Kirk make up a very solid wide receiver core. Gunnar Helm and Jabari Gregory. Fine tight ends, I guess. 76 and 75 overall. Not the fastest guys, but they're fine. Cam Robinson is their starting left tackle. Probably should look to improve that. Ariante Ursary is a left guard. Nick Estrada, center. Injury to right guard has Nate Rudd taking the position. I don't know why Jonah Jackson isn't. That doesn't make any sense at all. In fact, there is no injury. They just put in the worst kid. Very strange. And Blake Fisher ends out the line. So overall, I am not very impressed by this offense. I would imagine that's probably the reason they have only won 1 out of their first 4 games. Because, oh my goodness, no, Charvarius, no. Charvarius gets himself out of position and get mossed. Don't love that at all for the outstanding cornerback, but yeah, I would imagine. Oh my goodness, I would imagine the reason that they've only won one out of their first 4 games is because this offense is just not at the caliber as they would like. Good running back, good young quarterback, good receiving core, but Not the best tight ends and not a great offensive line. And you add in all the injuries on defense and all the stuff that they're going through. Mixon cuts it up the middle here, picks up a couple. Kind of makes sense why the beginning of their season looks so rough. As we set up another third down. This one's only 3rd and 5. I wonder how we'll give this up. Oh, it's going to be Tank Dell finding an opening into the zone. Picks up the first down. Texans moving the ball effortlessly against us. Kind of a bad sign here. As Stroud takes the snap, here comes... Oh, okay. Nick Cross on a blitz. But he got completely consumed by that offensive lineman. Ward one-on-one with number 81 on the right side there. Oh, it's a screen. There's kind of a all-out screen play to the left side. And the ball just hit the ground as Stroud faced pressure. Bring up another 3rd and long. Let's see what young Mr. C.J. Stroud has here, and he has a first down to Nico Collins, their best wide receiver lined up against our rookie cornerback. It was just a quick slant. I almost feel like that's a coaching issue, as I probably should not have called that play, but it is what it is, as here's going to be a touchdown. They have another, I mean, the Jags have that really big fat tight end, and I guess the Texans do too. So, oh, fat guy's moving though, holy. Here comes Eric Madden. His first opportunity of the day. Going to try to get his team back to even here. He's had a decent start to his season. Not made every throw, but he really hasn't, I mean, he hasn't cost us big to this point. We've been scoring quite a few points as Taylor takes it right up the middle, gains 6. Yeah, we've been scoring quite a few points, and it's impossible to take that away from Eric Madden. As this depleted Texans defense might, I mean, cause a nice incomplete. No, he caught that? Okay, well, they say he caught it. I thought it was an incompletion, but yeah, this depleted Texans defense might be toast. Here goes Taylor into the end zone. Long touchdown for Jonathan Taylor. Kind of wish they would add his signature run into. I bet they'll add it next, game, like Madden 27. But yeah, that was ugly. They just didn't have any linebackers in position. You break through the line, and Jonathan Taylor, even at his age, you're not catching him. As the Colts do what the Texans did in about a third of the time, as they rough our kicker, which is not very nice. Kicking off from midfield now, so let's get a little bit Philly as we squib it, and well, I guess it didn't really work. They take over at the 25, so all of that silliness was for naught. Joe Mixon has 433 yards in 4 games. That's crazy. I guess Mixon is carrying this team as best he can. But unfortunately, it's just not working for him. As Stroud play actions it to him. Now he fires it to the right side, and that is unbelievably caught. Are you kidding me? That's just sick, dude. That's just actually sick. Charvarius Ward has given up a number of receptions, I should say, this play. We have our rookie cornerback able to track down Mixon. But yeah, Charvarius Ward is having a pretty rough game so far, giving up that first big play on the first drive. Now a second big play on the second drive, so we'll look for him to improve. There's Zaire Franklin cutting in the backfield. Joe Mixon looks to be either gaining 10 yards or losing 2, so that's exciting. We didn't see a lot of the game last week because of the issues that I was facing, but that was basically Christian McCaffrey. He killed us, man. He's so good in game. Tank Dell with another short one there, makes it 3rd and 5. But yeah, Christian McCaffrey was just killing us, and there's just nothing you can do, right? As there's a drop. Gunnar Helm drops the pass, and we force a 4th down field goal attempt. I don't know if, man, I almost feel like I would probably go for this if I were them, but I'm not them, and they take a 3-point lead. Second drive by Eric Madden is going to start at the 23. We'll have one play before the quarter ends. We'll see if he can do anything with it here as he fired. Oh, nearly intercepted. As he tried to get it to the fullback there. But obviously the fullback is not a great pass receiver. In fact, I think it could be argued RJ is not great at a whole lot of things. But it is what it... Oh, pressure from the left side. Madden got hit hard. That ball falls incomplete. And we have a 3rd and 10. See what Eric has. Oh, they blitz. He's going to fire it on the move. There's Cam Hewitt with his first reception of the game. He picks up a first down. And a nice one as we go hurry up. Let's try to catch him napping here with a screen to Aaron Jones. See if the shifty old man can pick something up here. Here comes a blitz, and it's perfect. Oh, we have the perfect play for a blitz. Quentin Nelson not able to get out there and throw a block as Aaron Jones picks up a huge one to the left side, brings the ball down all the way to the Texans' 33. Wonderful play there. I mean, again, against a blitz, the screen is perfect as we run it for no gain with Taylor. And I guess it makes sense that they would be calling quite a few blitzes today, considering their oh my goodness, come on, Cam. Considering their edges are hurt. Actually, it's 3rd and 10, and we have not met this Texans defense yet, despite, you know, all the talks of their injuries. Let's take a look, as they have Sean Street, a 303-pound edge, playing that left side, number 97. That's a big dude to play edge. They also have Alex Nichols playing the right edge, Christian Wilkins, Oa Odigizua playing their defensive tackle, and Jermaine Stockton, a big rookie. I mean, they got some nice... I almost feel like Stockton should be playing that edge position. So tell me what Stockton is as an edge over here. 66 overall. Never mind. Sam backer is Henry as Alzir. Oh my goodness, they just love names that I can't pronounce. Hey, Teddy Buchanan. I can pronounce that guy's name. Is the first name Teddy? They also have Divine Diablo, Derek Stingley Jr., Kamari Lassiter, and Ernest Steckler as the cornerbacks. Jalen Petrie, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They brought in Sidney Brown, and also the rookie Demontre Clements. I wonder why he's not being more involved. I guess maybe he is. Maybe I'm not necessarily looking for him to be involved. But we'll see. We'll see if that changes here as Madden takes off. And he's going to dive forward for the first down. That's kind of the thing that's going to happen. You don't have Danielle Hunter or Will Anderson chasing down the quarterback. So yeah, that's just going to happen from time to time. Alshire out of position there. Tyler Warren picks up another first down, brings it down to the 8. Nobody covering Cam Hewitt. That's interesting, unless this is a zone. It is a zone, so he's more or less... Oh, good. Nope. Well, Harrison was open in the back of the end zone, and Madden just missed him. Madden just threw a rocket, and it went right to the defense, because that's what happens in Madden. If you try to bullet pass stuff, oh, Tank Dell breaks a tackle. This could be sweet. Nope. Okay. Yeah, if you try to rocket a pass, it just goes directly to the defense, which is very cool. I really like that. So, Eric Madden is a gunslinger, and sometimes gunslingers get shot. All right, there's that for you. I think that was said about Brett Favre once, as Mixon picks up 8 yards here, makes it 2nd and 2. And we knew this was going to be a hard-fought game, even with the injuries. I mean, oh, nice hit there. Holy, Marcus Allen, rookie cornerback, coming up and putting some heat. Oh, they're going to QB sneak it. All right, well, we got Schaub right in the middle there. I think that's Schaub. It's one of our big fat white guys. Doesn't matter, as Stroud sneaks it forward, picks up the first down. But yeah, we knew even with the injuries this was going to be a hard-fought game. No guarantee. Oh my goodness, Tank Dell is just too fast. What are you going to do? As Charveris tries to save a touchdown and he can't, we go down 7-17. Eric Madden's interception costs us dearly, as we have less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go before halftime. Now, the bright side is we do get the ball coming out of the locker room. So if we can manage to put a scoring drive together here and waste as much oh my goodness, dude. Our offensive line... Oh, is Madden hurt? We have an injury timeout, and they're showing Madden. Yep. Eric Madden is hurt. Rookie Lance Page enters the game on a 3rd and 10. All right, kid. Let's see what you got. Oh, you got elite speed. That's what he's got. Lance Page to the left side picks up a first down and more. As we have a bruised knee for Eric Madden. Let's keep him on the sidelines for just a bit, at least until halftime, and see what we can see what the rookie has here. And he has the ability to hand it off to Taylor, and he goes nowhere. Tried handing it off on 2nd down, resulted in basically the same thing. As we have another 3rd and 7 for the rookie. Here's Lance Page's first pass. It's caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. Low pass, but he got it to him. And again, that's the thing. When we took him for his athletic ability and his potential. But Lance Page is not going to come in and win us many games, which is why it was very tempting to keep an older quarterback on roster, as Lance picks up the first here. He's scrambling for his life. Under a minute to play here. Lance fires it. Oh my goodness. Kind of got a quirky wind-up too before he throws it, so interesting. We are in field goal range, so as long as there's not a fumble or an interception, we should be able to make this a one-score game. Going into the locker room, there's Cam Hewitt. Picks up the first down. Go hurry up. RPO. Like we're back at MSU here. Okay, here's Cam Hewitt. Left side, blocks it up nicely. He needed one more, and he didn't get it, but he just muscles his way into the end zone. Touchdown, your Indianapolis Colts. Ball to 35 seconds left. See what C.J. Stroud can do here. As he takes the shotgun snap, fires to the right side. Tank Dell goes out of bounds, gain of 4. Showed his stats at the bottom of the screen, and yeah, C.J. Stroud is having an excellent day so far. As he goes alone out of the backfield. Who he's got cooking here on 2nd and short, and it's going to be another little crossing play. That Higgins, I believe that's Jaden Higgins, number 81. Yep, the announcer just announced it. I know numbers. 1 timeout remaining. I'm sorry, 2 timeouts remaining for the Texans. As Stroud is going to be sacked by Adebawore. And we're going to get crazy and call a timeout here. Let's see a return here. Let's give Channing Anthony an opportunity to make something happen, as he doesn't. And we'll hand it off to Taylor, and we'll call it a half. And as we talked about just a few minutes ago, Colts are getting the ball coming out of the locker room. We'll see if we can at least tie this game up or potentially take a lead. That would be fun and exciting. See Jonathan Taylor's season stats there, looking pretty solid. As Eric Madden checks back into the game. I'm very happy with what Lance Page was able to do. Whoa. Lance Page comes in, does exactly what you want a backup quarterback to do, which is make enough plays while they are overloading the line. Let's see if Aaron Jones can... Nope. Probably should have switched to a pass play there. I was a little bit concerned with their... my goodness. So I threw myself into a coughing fit there, and I paused it, and I noticed that C.J. Stroud has over 100 yards more passing than our starting quarterback. So that's pretty cool. Love to be passed by that much, right? That's awesome. As we have a fumble here. Come on, boys, pick it up. Leo Hawkinson into the end zone. Touchdown, your Indianapolis Colts. All part of the deal, man. Or all part of the plan, man. That was from the start what I had in mind was not Not your Cougars quarterback scoring. No, no, no. The Cougars linebacker picking the ball up after a forced fumble. And it was Gophers legend Justin Wally who caused the fumble. I do love the Madden logic, though. As the ball is on the ground, nobody goes after it. Like, they're completely unaware that there's a ball there, right? Like, that's pretty cool, as they're just all like, oh, what do I do? And then when he finally does pick it up here, look at Jay Ward, just kind of like, oh, what do I do? Where do I go? Oh. Golly, dude, this game sucks. So Eric Madden throws an interception. Texans go down and score a touchdown off of it. The Texans defense forces a punt, and our special team scores a touchdown off of it. So kind of a hit for hit on that one. Love to see it. We'll try to keep things going here as our defense gets their first opportunity the second half. Got to find a way of slowing down C.J. Stroud. He's been lighting us up this game, so we'll do our best with that young man. Joe Mixon has been more or less held in check as first play is a play action. Goes for 3 yards on the left side. Yeah, we've more or less held Mixon in check. A couple pops here and there, but for the most part, you know, his day has been limited. So we'll look to continue that as he trucks over one of our guys, picks up a first down. Remember, Joe Mixon came out with Dalvin Cook, by the way. I think they were in the same draft class. And it's crazy to think how quickly Dalvin Cook, like, he was better than Joe Mixon by a lot. And then he just kind of fizzled out, and now he's out of the league, right? And isn't that wild to think about? The longevity of Mixon versus, oh my goodness, that's a nice sack for you. The longevity of Mixon versus the absolute firecracker that Dalvin Cook was. I mean, what would you rather your career be? Like 3, 4, 5 really good years, or 10 pretty solid years, right? I almost feel like shorter amount of, there's Jaden Higgins again mossing Charvarius Ward who gets out of position. I almost feel like I would rather have 4 or 5 really good years and be just peak and then fizzle out quickly, or burn out, I guess. Oh my goodness. There's Nico Collins. First down there for Nico Collins. Brings it down to the 8. Here's Joe Mixon up the middle. But yeah, my logic would be my 5 years really, really good. I'm going to take a lot less hits than 10 years overall, so my body will be less tortured. I may make less money overall, but it's not like I need all that money. Intercepted, Nick Cross. Holy smokes. C.J. Stroud tried to get that one to Joe Mixon, and I thought it was going to be a touchdown. All right, Nick Cross with an interception there in the end zone. Ending that Texans drive. They were lighting us up. And it ends with nothing. See if our Colts offense can make them pay for this. As there goes Madden out to the left side. Marvin Harrison Jr. picks up a couple. More than a couple, and in fact, he picked up the first down. But it didn't feel like he picked up all that many, so I said a couple. That was the wrong thing to say, as he picks up even more this time. Marvin Harrison fighting his way up to midfield. See if we can get a play-action shot here. And, Madden's going to fire it, and that one's going to be intercepted, luckily out of bounds. Derek Stingley Jr. is not really who you want to be testing, and he's been on McCain all day long, which is why McCain doesn't have a reception yet. Nice play there. You know, I'm not going to complain. Madden sucks. I hit the button. Nothing happened until he got hit. So, pretty cool. As we have basically the same play here. And makes it 4th and 3 from the 42. Coach wants us to not go for it. That's ridiculous. See if I can get McCain or Jones coming across the middle here. It's going to be McCain. Ball's tipped away at the line. Threw it right into the back of my own. I bet that wasn't even a Texan that tipped it. I bet that was an offensive lineman's head. Yep. Very cool. put it right against the back of Gonglave's head. That's awesome. Jones comes open on the other side there, and there's a window, so that could have been that. I mean, both were open, but Madden with his poor throw. What are you gonna do? All right. As Stroud's interception goes for no massive negativity. There's Gunnar Helm picking up 6 yards. Here's the last play of the third. It's going to be Gunnar Helm again. Helm gets this one down to the 41. Without turnovers, I don't know if we're going to be able to stop these Texans, by the way. They're just so good. This Tank Dell makes, what, his 15th reception of the game? Feels like he's just been everywhere today. Mixon, handoff here to the kid. Goes up the middle, makes it a little closer. Are you going to go QB sneak on 3rd and 1? No, he's probably just going to be another Mixon run. See if Zaire Franklin can cut into the backfield here. And no, it's going to be a fullback. That fullback goes for no gain. We have an injury to Adabare. He's been having a pretty solid start to his season. Sad to see him go out. But see what happens here as Schaub gets through right away, but doesn't matter as Jaden Higgins picks up the first down. Higgins has been making Travarius Ward look stupid all game long, and I'm downright sick of it, man. I am fed up with that. I don't know what's going on with Travarius today, but I would like him to get his head in the game as Mixon picks up 9 yards on a rush here. And here's the thing, there's enough time where we're going to get 1 to 2 more possessions when they score a touchdown here, so we should be able to get the ball back with enough time to retake the lead. We just need our offense to execute a little better than they have done the last couple drives. Here's Mixon, right side, untouched into the end zone. Texans take the lead. And really, our offense hasn't scored in forever, right? Like, we had that punt fumble return. But without that, what has our offense done today? I guess Lance Page came in and scored a touchdown, so that was pretty cool of him. Madden's interception in the back of the end zone, that was points just left sitting on the field. Nobody's guarding Madden here. He takes out for a big gain. But yeah, he left points on the board or on the field there. Got another inside zone here. But yeah, it's an execution issue with the team. If we lose this game, it's not because we got outplayed. It's because we beat ourselves. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. I don't know if I'm going to get this off because he's going to like walk back and forth a little bit, isn't he? Quick throw it to McCain right away. Interesting play call there. Almost like I was nervous and I just hit the button without thinking. 3rd and 6. We don't need a first down here. I mean, I would like one, but we don't need one. And we're not going to get one. 4th and 6 from the 43. They want us to punt, as the Texans' offense has been completely killing us all game long. Like, it makes a difference if we give them the ball. Like, anywhere we give them the ball, they're going to score. Why is the CPU saying, oh, let's punt it away like it's 1996. This is the way football's played. You punt the ball away. It's so stupid. Like, I hate this so much, but it's fine. Here goes Aaron Jones. Kind of wish those blocks had set up a little bit better. But it is what it is. As Madden has a gain of 5 on the screen. Goes back to Tyler Warren here, who picks up the first down. We're under 3 minutes to play. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. I bet the Texans don't call timeouts because the CPU is too stupid to call timeouts when they need to. Or when they should be, I should say. But yeah, let's see how much time we can take off the clock here. And that's the thing, if we score a touchdown and we go up by 4, which means the Texans need a touchdown to win. So we'll see if that works out for us as Taylor picks up a couple. 3rd and 6. I like Warren here to get us a little closer. I like Hewitt to pick up the first. It's going to be Warren to get us a little closer, nearly intercepted. 1:30 left. We do have 3 timeouts. I think we're going to do the safe play, which is just tie the game up and pray that our defense gets a stop basically the first time ever, right? In this game at least. Like, have we... I guess we did force a few punts in the first quarter, or in the first half, I should say, but... Man, it's been an ugly bunch of plays for our defense. Here's Stroud. Shotgun sack. Look at that. Big pressure off that left side. Tim Schaub. Rookie defensive tackle getting into the backfield, taking down CJ. Loss of 6. It's got to change the way that they're approaching this this final drive. Or final... oh my goodness, this screen could be nasty. As Mixon gains 11. But final drive of... Final drive before overtime, I should say. Most likely, at least. We'll see what happens. There's Tank Dell. Another nice catch and run. Brings it up to the 44. They are creeping close to field goal range. We're hoping for a stop here. CJ Stroud fires it short. There's Charvarius Ward making a play for the first time today. Would have liked him to do that a little earlier in the game, if possible at all, but it is what it is. Ball at the 44, 1 timeout. 65 seconds for these Texans. Stroud fires over the middle, and, Tank Dell goes in the end zone. Alrighty, we had 2 men right around him, but Tank Dell with that elite speed just gets right by our guy with no effort whatsoever. Julius King, that's not his name. Julius Cook and Eric Fernandez right on top of him, and they just missed him, man. And that's probably how the game goes. There goes Pritchett. I mean, a little bit more speed, and that could have been a touchdown, but Pritchett takes it out to the 35. We're showing Jonathan Taylor's rush yards, because that matters when there's 52 seconds left and we need a touchdown. Madden logic remains undefeated as we come out with a 3 tight end set, needing a touchdown here. And Madden chucks this one away. 47 seconds. Eric takes the snap, drops back, fires it over the middle, dropped by Tyler Warren. 3rd and 10. Man, this is exactly how I wanted our final drive to go. Actually ridiculous, but it is what it is. As Madden, come on, finally, holy smokes! Finally, they call a penalty where it should be, right? Like, you get bumps all the time in Madden, and they don't give a flying crap. Thank the Lord that actually counted. As Eric takes the snap here, drops back. Here comes pressure for the first time today. We're going to call our first time out with 35 seconds to go. Let's see if Derek Stingley jumps that route to the right. No, sir. It's going to be Tyler Warren, left side. I went silent because I was so locked in. And I was ready for that cornerback to make an inhuman play to go up and catch or intercept that thing. But Madden made a decent enough throw as he's under pressure looking for something to happen, and he's going to fire it down the field. There's Cam Hewitt. Touchdown. Your Indianapolis Colts. Are you kidding me? That was probably one of the worst calls I ever had. But yeah, Madden with a 3-man rush was just scrambling for his life. And then Cam Hewitt works his way up the field. Finally, some pressure on Madden. Fires it down the left side there, and Cam Hewitt walks it into the end zone. All right, so this is basically the same formation that we failed on a 4th and short earlier in the game. Now, Jones and Hewitt are the 2 guys coming across the middle. They got nobody in the middle, so as long as I don't throw this in the back of Gonglave's head, I like this working out for us, and it does. That's Aaron Jones making the reception. And that's the Indianapolis Colts taking a 1-point lead with 19 seconds left. Houston has, they got 1 timeout, 19 seconds. Let's Let's roll, boys. Eric Madden with absolute elite play coming here on the final drive, making the plays he needed. Oh my lord, he looked like he was getting free there, and I was going to wet myself. Defense. We're playing man across the board. Well, Joe Mixon picks up a couple. Nice. Also, I probably should have not said that I was going to wet myself. That was probably not a very appropriate thing to say necessarily. So, sorry about that, guys and gals. But, yeah, all of our guys are going back in coverage. We just need to prevent long plays. Can't give up field goal position as CJ scrambles. And the game is over on that scramble play. Good job, CJ, you moron. Indianapolis Colts come down to Houston, and we beat our rivals 32-31 on a last-minute touchdown and 2-point conversion. Eric Madden goes 13 of 25, 177 yards, a touchdown, and a disgusting pick. 3 of 4 for the rookie, a touchdown. 102 yards and 15 carries and a touchdown for Jonathan Taylor. The rookie had 28 yards on the ground. And Madden had 23 on an injury, by the way. 5 receptions, 64 yards for Tyler Warren. 4 receptions, 72 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Cam Hewitt. 4 receptions for 38 yards for Marvin Harrison. 2 receptions, 35 yards for Aaron Jones. 1 interception by Nick Cross, which kind of saved our game. 3 sacks, Adebare, Tulamaru, and Tim Schaub. A number of tackles for loss. And Marcus Allen leads us with 9 total tackles on the day. 1 field goal for 31 yards to tie the game up there late in the 4th. But we hold on. We actually come back. We didn't just hold on. We came back, and we were able to win that game, which is what I mean. That's what you try to do generally when you play football. You try to win the games. Now, I'm not looking forward to when the Texans come up to Indianapolis, because we were able to do that against their defense that's heavily depleted. When that defense is at full health, I don't think we're putting up 32 on them, man. I don't feel great about that. But we'll see what happens. As our next game is against the Titans, a rematch of Week 3. We beat them by 2 scores. This is a Monday Night Football game. And yeah, a lot is on the line here as the Titans have completely fallen apart. 1-4. We also have the first mock to look at, as Ryland Stern is the first pick projected to the Vikings, which is great to see. As a Vikings fan, I love to see the Vikings picking number 1 overall. Picking a quarterback is pretty sweet. Left tackle edge, an edge out of Minnesota is fun. The Titans would be interesting. Another edge, man, a lot of edges here, if you know what I mean. Running back. I don't really know anything about these players whatsoever, so I'm less enthused by it. We're picking 14th overall. Do we have 2 first-round picks? That would be crazy. Tyson Potts to the Saints. They've already given up on Pemberton, I guess. That's an interesting prediction. Yeah, we do have 2 first-round picks. All right, so we have 2 first-round picks. I was very concerned. I was like, do they predict us falling apart? But 1 in the middle of the first round right now, and 1 at the end. So we'll keep that in mind as we continue here. Your Colts are back to full health this game. Titans are without Slater and Taylor, so 2 fine players, I would assume. I don't think they're outstanding by any means. But we know these Titans very well. Again, we only played them 3 weeks ago, so. I am very excited to beat them. I want to beat them. I want to put them in the ground, put them on their 4th loss of the season, bury their playoff hopes, and teach them a lesson for what they did to us in the playoffs last year. This year does kind of feel like our season, man. 5-0. I know we started off very hot that first year with Daniel Jones, but I didn't really think we had a shot at winning the title with Danny Dimes as our starter. But oh my goodness, there goes Channing Anthony, chased down by a linebacker somehow. But kid gives us good field position to start off with. Here comes Eric Madden. We are wearing these beautiful 1995 throwbacks. They are so bright and so blue. I love them. We threw the Titans and their throwbacks from like the '60s, Houston Oilers. I kind of am upset with Madden not letting me pick and choose like helmets and whatnot. Like they lock you into certain. I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but it's stupid. As Eric is going to hand it off, there goes Jonathan Taylor. 2 nice runs to begin his day. We have an injury on the Titan side of the ball. We'll get a play action here. Let's see if Harrison comes open. I could see Cam Hewitt coming open as well. No, actually, it was McCain. McCain would have been the go-to, but I don't really want to throw an interception on the first pass attempt of the day, so I did not risk it. As Madden fires it to the end zone here, and it's dropped by Cam Hewitt. Holy smokes. Cam Hewitt had a big drop last week, too. And I get that he's a second-year guy, but you gotta be kidding me with these drops, man. As we go back to him and takes a nice hit, makes it 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
See if this RPO works out for us. It does not. All right, well. Titans defense stiffens up, mostly because our guy dropped the freaking ball. But we'll go for it here. This is a big risk. If we get turned away with no points, I'm not going to be necessarily happy, but it is what it is, and we do get turned away. Cam Ward will take over at the 5. And our defense has had moments of greatness, so we'll see if we can stand up here. Good opener by the Titans, though. I mean, they hunkered down after being gashed a couple times by Taylor. Forcing a turnover there is sweet, as here comes the former first overall pick, Mr. Cameron Ward. I guess I don't know if his real name is Cameron or not. I imagine it is, but also just might be Cam, so it is what it is. There's the first pass batted down. Very nice by JTT getting into the backfield there. Look for more of those plays. As the second play is going to be an RPO. Culver gets out, covering it. Gain of only 3. They're backed up to their 8. Yeah, I think they got enough room where they don't need to run it. So expect a quick pass here to pick up the first. As Cam fires it to the left side. Charvarius Ward knocks that one away. Charvarius was exposed last week. Jaden Higgins had his number all day long, and it was bad. So we'd love to see Charvarius making a play there. We'll continue to see big plays like that from him. I hope, at least, as Anthony has another nice return, bringing the ball down to the 37. So our turnover on downs really doesn't. What kind of a stat is this? What the hell is that? But yeah, our turnover on downs doesn't really cost us too badly as our defense locks in. Madden takes the shotgun snap. He's going to fire it to the left side there and misses Cam Hewitt. Not in love with that play. As we'll let the second down play run before we take a look at this Titans defense, even though we just did a couple weeks ago. It's nice to refresh ourselves. It's a 6-yard gain on second down, makes it a 3rd and 4. The edges are Oladejo and Kayvon Thibodeau. I don't believe he was the starter last time. I think Espinoza was the starter. But yeah, Thibodeau back in the lineup. We got Jeffrey Simmons, Devondre Sweat, Hamilton, James Williams Sr., Jawan Bentley, and Cordell Robinson. So pretty weak linebacking core. I remember that being the case. Kenny Moore, L'Jarius Sneed, Roger McCreary. The big safeties, though, Jalen Buchanan and Levi Barker, Monty Hooker, backing them up. So yeah, a sick defensive backfield, but weak linebackers kind of set up for us to run the ball more often as John McCain makes his first reception in a couple weeks. Anderson, didn't they have Troy Anderson playing out there? I didn't see him in the starting lineup, but maybe he was nicked up before the game. Who knows? Because we have a 2nd and 11. I don't think I'm going to call a screenplay here. It looked good when I first called it, but I don't think that's going to work. As Tyler Warren, come on, what was that throw? Eric Madden forgets Tyler Warren is 9 feet tall. Trying to throw to Goliath out there. We have another 3rd and long. That's going to be Harrison who picks it up. Marvin Harrison Jr., second reception, picks up a nice one. We're down to the 12, first and 10. Do a play action. Let's get this out to Tyler Warren. I did have a like a game plan thing where I'm supposed to, what the hell are we doing? I'm supposed to get 6 receptions for Tyler Warren today. I'm not big on forcing the ball to one guy. It just never turns out well for me, so I'm going to try to do it, but if it doesn't work, it just doesn't work, because he gets that one.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another.
I think McCain comes open on the left side, or on the right side here. Let's, nope, it's going to be Jonathan Taylor running into the end zone. Touchdown, your Indianapolis Colts. Took us way too long to score, right? We had a number of red zone attempts. Oh my goodness. Okay, Tajay Spears nearly took that one to the house. Leatu Latu was able to slow him down before Marcus Allen makes the tackle. Also, when I drafted Allen, I didn't really have him being a tackler in mind, but he has really impressed me with his tackling abilities here as the second run goes for very little gain. 3rd and 5 coming up. But yeah, Marcus Allen has impressed me. I mean, I knew he was a big guy, and I knew he had some physicality to his game, but like elite tackler. All right, there's Charvarius Ward giving up a first down again. Feels like if you need a first down, you just target Ward, right? I feel like that's the game plan as we hit the end of the first quarter. Ward under center. Some delay. No, he doesn't hand it off. He's going to bomb it deep. And Charvarius Ward stopped. He just legitimately stopped on the play. So I don't... What I just said about if you need a big play, you target Charvarius Ward. Take a look at his... And I'll even click on so you can see I didn't change onto him. What is that? In a good position off his shoulder to bat that one away, and he just slows down and lets Francisco score. Francisco's got like 85 speed. No, he's got like 89 speed. He's not a burner, and he just burnt our best cornerback. That's so lame, dude. Madden out of the shotgun here. Going to be firing it for John McCain. Sustains the hit, picks up 3 on first down. Let's try to run this one off the left side. I like our numbers over there if we can just maintain some blocks. And we can as Jonathan breaks through the line and picks up a first down. And it's funny because Jonathan has been just ravaging defenses the last few weeks. And we have not, okay, nice play there. We have not been subbing him out as nearly as often as I thought we would. Like I have to remind myself to bring in this sweet rookie that we drafted, right? With Farley. So we'll see if that works. Oh my goodness. Well, Brian O'Neill decided he didn't really feel like blocking, so he just kind of didn't, which is not exactly what you want. Third and 1, Madden takes the snap, fires it. There's John McCain. He's going to break 1 tackle before he's muscled down at the 39. JT back in, and he's going to have another nice run here. Kid goes up the middle. 7 rushes for 51 yards, and we got 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Actually unreal. Madden, shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to roll to the right. He's got a man down the field, but he's guy's getting covered it nicely, so Madden just takes it himself. Madden's not the fastest player, right? Not the fastest quarterback. He's just kind of a dog when it comes to running. What are we doing? Golly, this game just freaking sucks, dude. All right. Madden, shotgun, 2nd and 10. He's going to fire it. I'm going to lose my gosh darn mind. All right, so Madden has decided, not Eric Madden, my quarterback, but Madden, the game, has decided that my players don't actually make plays. They're just really stupid, as we have another failed pass there. So that first play, the quarterback threw it at the back of the offensive lineman's head again. That second play, We didn't get an animation to make the reception, even though it was catchable. Aaron Jones didn't even realize the ball was thrown at him until it was on the ground. That third play was just perfect coverage by the Titans. So, what are you going to do? Cam Ward under center. Tajay Spears with the pitch play. That one was nearly blown up. Trevin Wallace got in the backfield but was not able to make the tackle. Luckily we had Calvary arriving, taking down Spears in the backfield. Loss of 1. Ward, shotgun, takes the snap, fires it over the middle. Oh, Cam Bynum. Cam Bynum had a pick there. Unfortunately, was just not able to break down on the ball quickly enough as we set up a 3rd and 11. Now, who do you? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Our safeties decided they wanted to cover nobody, and they left the middle of the field wide open for that underneath pass. So very cool. There goes Spears up the middle. Tavarius Ward makes the tackle for loss. Nice to see him doing something. Ward goes back to the shotgun now. This is going to be a quick fire to the left side. There's Brandon Ayuk. Marcus Allen, the rookie on Brandon Ayuk. But yeah, seems like a pretty safe bet to fire to Ayuk if he's being covered by a rookie. That's actually the first reception of Ayuk's day as Spears goes up the middle for 1 yard here. They actually had men there. They had blockers. But unfortunately, they were just not able to hold their blocks as Cam fires that over the head of everybody. 3rd and 9. We're bringing pressure here. I bet it's Chigakonku. I'm going to guess this is a Chig play for a 1st down. Nope. It's going to be Cam Ward firing it out there, and Charvarius Ward is able to get his hands up, knocking the ball out of Francisco's hands. Crazy he didn't just stop on the play and walk away. That would have been a little bit more his style as they doink the field goal, and with 1:23 left in the first half, Colts have an opportunity here. Go down the field and score as Hewitt drops another one. Maybe Hewitt needs to come out of the game for a while. Maybe Cam Hewitt needs to have a seat on the bench. We got Josh Oliver. He's a good receiving tight end. We also have like that undrafted rookie guy. What the hell? Eric Madden's having just a terrible game, by the way. Like there's no nice way of saying it. It's just been awful for Eric. He's gonna fire it. This time Cam Hewitt makes the reception. He's taken down before the 1st down marker. Don't pay that any mind because we will be going for it on 4th down here. Cam Hewitt outside. Ooh, Pritchett. Eddie Pritchett into the game. Let's see if the big 6'5" kid can make the reception. He can. He's taken down immediately, but he picked up the 1st. Under a minute to play. Let's get Aaron Jones in the mix. Big run here. Aaron Jones to the outside. We got an injury timeout. Other Titans defender goes down. 47 seconds. Madden shotgun takes the snap. He's going to step up. He's going to fire. There's Marvin Harrison who makes an effort to catch the ball, but he drops it at any sort of impact because that's what happens to Colts receivers. If there's a stiff breeze, we just don't catch the freaking ball. Tyler Warren up the middle picks up a couple more. 3rd and 3. Everybody goes deep. Tyler Warren over the middle. See how well it works. Tyler Warren has the ball knocked away. And I guess we'll be taking a 6-point... Oh, they want us to go for it here? That seems very strange to me. This is like the most P-worded offensive coordinator in the league. And like with 25 seconds left, they're like, oh, why don't you go for this 4th and 3? I know you've been getting your butt kicked by this Titans defense on short yardage plays, but you should just go for it. That seems really stupid to me. Starting the second half is going to start with the Titans. Ooh, nice tackle there. Justin Wally upends the returner, but Cam Ward gets the ball at the 33. Starting the second half off, trying to take the lead, which he can with 1 score. And Brandon Ayuk might get that on the first play. Nope, Marcus Allen was able to take him down, but Quite the play there by Ward, stepping up into a open pocket, finding his man down the field. Our defense loses their mind, forgets how to play football. And, yeah, good stuff. There's Brandon Ayuk catching a short one. Picks up 3. First 2 plays of the second half goes to Brandon Ayuk. Again, I don't know why they're not incorporating him more into the game plan, but it is what it is. As here's another one to their outstanding, I almost called him a rookie, but it was a second-year man, Luis Francisco. Very good receiver. He brings it down to the 5. Titans are about to take the lead here. Unless we force a turnover, I guess. That could happen. But, yeah, coming out of the locker room, Titans get exactly what they want, which is an easy little possession here. As nobody runs with Tajay Spears in the back of the end zone, and we go down 13-14. That was just another classic Madden thing, where we're playing zone. Like, everybody's in zone coverage, but they don't play literally the only guy in their zone, right? Like, they just stand there flat-footed while the guy runs past them, and it's like, brother, you're on the goal line. Nobody else is near you. Cover the guy. Like, it would be one thing if Cam was like a scrambler, I guess. You want to be a little closer to the line, but Cam Ward, I mean, he's not really a scrambler. As that one goes way over the head of Cam Hewitt. Set up a 4th and 4. It's probably wise to punt this one away, but I'm not a wise man. I'll tell you that much. Just John McCain nearly broke that one deep. He gets cut down after a short gain. Ball at the 42. Let's get back to running it. I don't know why I was throwing it so much. Madden, again, not having a great day. As there goes Jonathan Taylor. Does he have the speed to take this one to the house? L'Jarius Sneed is able to track him down. Holy. I guess I was unaware of L'Jarius Sneed's insane speed. Call him L'Jarius Speed. That was lame. Jonathan Taylor is blown up in the backfield. As Simmons gets through uncontested, which is not what you want, believe it or not. You don't want that. So we'll be taking Jonathan Taylor out. He's very seepy. He's very tired. He needs oxygen. Here's John McCain. Oh, he's going to... Wait, I said John McCain. I meant to say Eric Madden, and then Madden fires it out of reach. Or I guess Tyler Warren was in reach, but he wasn't in reach inbounds. As, oh my goodness, I rolled right into the pressure, and there's a fumble, and the Titans fall on it. Well, big old smile from Oladejo as he forces a turnover here. And with 3 minutes left in the third, your Titans get the ball back. See if their second drive in the second half is as good as their first. It's going to start with an end around. Brandon Ayuk breaks 1 tackle, gains 6 before he's tracked down by Fernandez. Bit of a trick play. Again, that's what they should be doing. They should be getting Ayuk the ball in as many ways possible, right? As Spears goes up the middle, takes a shot, 3rd and 2. There really is no excuse not to get Brandon Ayuk the ball more. In that first game, I don't know if Ayuk had 5 touches. Like, it was not great. So, you just got to get your play. I guess that's a Madden thing. Madden loves to not feed their best, like, offensive player for some reason. I don't really know why, but it is what it is. As Tajay gets the run up the middle here, and he's going to break his way forward. Gain of 9 somehow. Actually insane. Now from the shotgun, Ayuk in motion again. It's going to be a fake pitch to him. They use him as a little bit of dressing, give it to Spears, and Spears is cut down the backfield. 3rd and 3. Let's go zone here. See if that works out. This might be... Oh, no. It's going to be the end of the third. We go to the 4th. I feel like that third quarter blew by for us. 3rd and 3. 12 personnel out of these Titans. If it's a run play, nope. It's going to be a pass play. It's going to be to the right side. Chigozima Kampu makes the reception down at the 45. These Titans keep driving. Here's Cam. Oh, Cam looks to scramble. And he fires it to Ayuk, who drops the ball. Luckily, Charvarius Ward was there to hit him. pretty uncharacteristic, honestly, for Charvarius Ward to cause an incompletion when he's in perfect. Oh my lord, dude. Are we? DK deep down the right side makes the reception. Charvarius Ward. I'm not. Do I just bring Ward out of the game? Yeah, let's bring in Cook. Because it's unreal as Spears bobs and weaves his way to a 3-yard gain. Charvarius is out of the game now for just a little bit. We're going to just have him sit and think about his actions as they get it to Ayuk in a very interesting way. 3rd and 4. Quick fire. Ayuk makes another reception. Hey man, they figured it out. Get it to their best player. All right. Good on him, I guess. As Tajay gets the handoff here, and he goes up the middle for nearly nothing. Ticking down to about 5 minutes to go in the 4th. These Titans are hogging the ball. They score a touchdown here. It's an 8-point game, and we're kind of cooked. There's Carly's getting into the backfield, which means this will be a pass play, and our defense will just not cover somebody. That's how this will go. How about Chig? Chig on Bynum. That would be exciting. Let's see here. No, it's going to be a screen. What a bad play choice as Julius Cook is in the backfield, taking down Brandon Ayuk for a loss. And we're actually going to be able to hold the Titans here to 3 points, which will put them up by 4. So we still need a touchdown. But a touchdown takes the lead for us. Just under 4 minutes to play here. Let's lock in, boys. Add now to the pistol. Takes the snap, fires it. There's Tyler Warren. That linebacker had the easiest interception of his life if he had just been looking at the quarterback. Luckily, he was not. That's why I did the possession catch bit, as we give up the sack here. Oladejo getting in the backfield. Yeah, I did the possession catch because I for sure thought that was going to be an interception. As we have an RPO here, seems like a bad idea. Yeah, it is, because our blockers got down the field because Madden doesn't understand how to run RPOs. Sets us up with a 3rd and 17, which is not ideal. I guess that's what I would say. This is not an ideal down and distance. I think it's the safest way to put it. See what Eddie Pritchett could do. Ooh, Harrison playing bump and run over there might be something. As Madden takes a snap, he's going to trust Harrison here, and this is going to be a reception. Marvin Harrison Jr. goes up, and he mosses L'Jarius Sneed as we get up to the line for one last play before the 2-minute warning. It's going to be back to Marvin Harrison Jr. He picks up another 10 yards. Holy, dude. Marvin Harrison Jr. with an unbelievable play. Adams got planned here. It's going to be sacked. All right, well, Titans decided, hey, why don't we, rush the quarterback this time? Why don't we not give Eric Madden the opportunity to throw the ball? Wouldn't that be interesting? There goes Cam Hewitt. He picked up a shotgun, takes the snap. There's Mr. Tyler Warren. Picks up another 8. Now we're under a minute to play. This RPO did not work a second ago. See if it works this time, as I'm going to be going to Hewitt. Hewitt makes the reception. He's going to get the corner. And he goes out about... No, clock keeps running. Under 30 seconds to play. Yeah, we will call timeout with 30 seconds on the clock. Why is Eddie Pritchett getting so much playtime, by the way? I guess John McCain is injured? I don't mind Eddie, I don't know, man. Seems a little odd to me. There's Tyler Warren. No, that's John McCain. John McCain goes into the end zone. Touchdown. Your Indianapolis Colts. Another 4th quarter, last-minute drive, scoring with under 30 seconds against a division rival. Eric Madden, kind of making a case as a comeback kid. We'll see if we can actually pull this one out. We were able to beat the Texans, but the Titans have been moving the ball. Oh my goodness! Yeah, the Titans have been moving the ball down the field pretty what are we doing here? Pretty effortlessly today. See if they can get in field goal range. Push this one to overtime. As there's only 15 seconds left. 3rd and 9. Cam Ward shotgun fires it, and there's DK with another reception. Kid has made 2 receptions today. Both have gone for big gains. I think man coverage is the play, just so that nobody gets like horrifically out of position, right? As Titans call their final timeout.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Cam back, fires it deep center of the field. That was nearly caught, dude. That was nearly caught. Holy smokes. Hey, guess what? The Colts are 6-0 as they defeat the Tennessee Titans, which means they sweep them in year 3 of the Alrighty administration. Ugly game overall, but we were able to hang with it. Beating them on a big Monday night. And Eric Madden looking just fire, right? We can't forget that big Marvin Harrison Jr. reception on that final drive for us. Eric Madden with another underwhelming game. 22 of 34, 187 yards and a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor goes over 100 yards again. It feels like that's just like the norm for him. Only 10 carries, got a touchdown. Probably should have been handing it to him way more often. 5 receptions, 70 yards, no touchdowns from Marvin Harrison Jr. Cam Hewitt, 5 receptions, 38 yards. He had 2 big drops. McCain with 5 receptions, 40 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Warren did not hit his goal of 6 receptions. He only has 5 for 28 yards. No interceptions, no sacks for our defense. 2 tackles for a loss for Nick Cross and Charvarius Ward. Nick Cross leads our team with 9 total tackles. I brought this up during the game. But Marcus Allen with another 7 tackle game is insane. Did not expect that out of him coming out of the draft. 2 for 2 for Spencer Schrader. And your Indianapolis Colts are 6-0, which basically wins us the division. Like, the rest of the teams are doing so poorly, I don't know if they have any opportunity. I mean, I guess if we just lose like crazy. But, yeah, things are really, really good. Having another pretty easy game next week against the Panthers. I shouldn't say that because I usually talk big and then get smoked. But then the Raiders after that. We have more wins than the rest of the division combined, right? 2-4 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Texans at 1-4. Titans at 1-5. The division has completely fallen apart. All 3 teams have fine young quarterbacks and a good supporting staff around them, all right? But they're just not getting it done. We see the Jets have fallen apart. I don't know what happened to their young quarterback, but he's sucking. That dream season from last year comes to an end. Patriots are undefeated. 5-1 for the Bengals. 4-1 for the Ravens. Denver and Chargers at 4-2. Kansas City at 2-3 is incredibly surprising. Maybe that's just the new norm. Patrick Mahomes is just not winning games in this franchise. I guess we're deep enough in the season now to look at some stats just to figure out how we're feeling here. J.J. McCarthy plays for the Browns now. He's starting over their rookie quarterback. That's interesting. He's doing well. 9 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. But Drew Dawson, 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Not wonderful for that young man. Eric Madden, 7 touchdowns, 2 picks. We could do better, but we're just not putting enough on him, right? Or we're not putting a lot on him. Sebastian Knowles, 12 touchdowns, 6 picks. I guess it's not his fault that they're losing all those games. 6 interceptions is quite a lot, but I mean, that's not, what are you going to do, right? I forgot, Anthony Richardson Jr. is starting over Connor Brooks. So, I mean, we play them next week, right? So there's a good chance that it's a big rematch against our former Former quarterback there. Interesting. Tua to the Vikings looks pretty bad. Daniel Jones had a bad get up and go. Caleb and Jordan Love looking really good. Enrique Pemberton, 12 touchdowns, 3 picks, looks very nice. Dak Prescott with 16 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever you say. That's the thing that's ever going to happen. I shouldn't be mean. Dak's fine. It's whatever. It is what it is. Devin Banks, 15 touchdowns, 2 picks is actually insane. So I kind of feel vindicated picking him as the best quarterback from that draft. Him and Drew Dawson, right? But not going to go division by division, but Josh Jacobs leads in rushing yards. Jonathan Taylor, number 2. Barkley, McCaffrey, Mixon, and Kyrie Williams. Puka leads all receivers with almost 700 yards and 8 touchdowns. 8 touchdowns for Tank Dell as well. Onto Smith, sitting there with him. 5 interceptions for DJ Turner of the Bengals. I mean, there's a reason they're 5-1, I guess. As Micah Parsons has 13.5 sacks. It's unbelievable. 9 tackles for loss for Hutchinson. I forgot he's playing for the Saints. I wonder how the NFC is doing. Commanders, Buccaneers, and Packers all with 5 wins and 1 loss. Rams, Falcons, Eagles, 4 wins, 2 losses. Cowboys, Saints, Giants, Bears, 3-3, and everybody else is. Oh, the Vikings are 0-6. Oh boy. Oh man. If God is good, why are my Vikings always so bad? Jordan Mason's got less than 300 yards after 6 games. Ty Felton's the leading receiver. Justin Jefferson is on suicide watch. Hawkinson is still playing for him for some reason. Danny Lippett, pretty good starter there at Clemson. He's leading them in tackles. Jonathan Grenard, 4 sacks. Juju Brents has 2 picks. The rest of the team has 0. Bad time to be a Minnesota Vikings fan, which is a lot of time, but it is what it is. Next week, we got the Panthers and Raiders. Appreciate you guys for sticking around and watching. Sorry about the voice. Have a great night, and God bless.